So if we look at the offshore space, obviously offshore oil and gas had a pretty bad few years after 2014. Lost a lot of vessels, lost a lot of rigs, lost a lot of activity. And it is that activity that the crews build up their man hours in undertaking specific operations, dynamic positioning, deep water anchor handling, deep water operations. So, for instance, if your semi-sub fleet drops by a half, you're likely to be doing at least half the anchor handling. Now, when we roll into floating wind, you're going to see a lot more anchors involved in a project. A commercial project might have a minimum 180 anchors on it, whereas a commercial deep water floating production project might have 16 to 24 anchors. The volume of anchors is significantly more, so the number of anchor handling moves is more. So you need people with the man hours to do that, to be on the vessels, and especially as owners will want or developers will want to see senior crew members with the right numbers of logged man hours, not in simulators, but actually doing the work as well. And quite simply, at the moment, we don't have that work base. So we're going to get a situation where there's loss of skill in the industry anyway. There's a natural aging in the industry, a challenge to recruit and retain what we have. There are then going to be more vessels coming in that are then going to require the crewing, and there will be competition from other trades for dynamic positioning officers, qualified seafarers, which makes it a bit of a perfect storm to say we need the signals to the crewing side that it is safe to recruit and start to train people. For that, the owners need to have the certainty that their vessels will be utilized. For that, they need the developers involved to give them the certainty of charters, and that needs then the governments on board or the agencies on board to give that long-term surety of demand. So there are still some challenges to address, but there are very big challenges, and again, because it takes time to build these competencies and skills, those efforts need to start sooner than later.